What is up, good people of YouTube? Thank you for coming back for part 2 of my tab series where One Punch Man slowly works his way through destroying all the factions. We ended the last one with him finishing off Dynasty. He's now rocked up in the Viking world to take on this bunch of cretins, the Viking community, with their Valkyries and their big giant dudes at the back there, the big snow ice giant people. So he turns up here. They're pretty prepared for him, this lot. They've heard the rumours going around that he's taken out 3 factions already. These guys are ready. They've got their shouters, they've got their ice giants, they've got the big guns out ready to take this boy down. Because let's be honest, 3 factions down, the whole Tabs United, the whole Tabs Kingdom, getting a little bit fed up with them by now. As you would, wouldn't you? If someone's going around taking your I say friends, they're again enemies, but you know, taking everyone down, you're going to start looking around and be like, hang on a second, what's this dude doing? What's going on here? So yeah, he came in and started kicking off the Vikings, and as you can see, the ice giants, pretty damn pathetic, and that was them gone, and they're not even going to get a second battle because they were so bad. So on he went to the farmer community, who came out in their massive numbers. Look at this as an army. Came out in force. Let's be honest, the farmers are not the strongest faction. They're really not. So they've come out in larger numbers. You've got the hay balers, you've got the halflings, you've got the wheelbarrow men. Looks like they're all kind of waving their lighters in the air to a little Bon Jovi ballad or something like that, something cheesy like that. Look at them waving back and forth right there. But yeah, so they came out with the farmers. They came out to give it their best, and let's see if they could do any better, because the Vikings suck, let's be honest. Well, the wheelbarrow men whacked some rockets on the back of their wheelbarrows to try and get some extra power into ramming into the One Punch Man. Unfortunately, they put a bit too much oomph into it. They all fell off the map straight away. Scarecrows are a strange unit. I can never quite get my head around the Scarecrows. From a distance they're fine, but they're weak as anything. But they hid at the back of the pack, chucking in their crows to do some damage to him. But One Punch Man needs a little bit more than Scarecrows, let's be honest. He's a bit stronger than Scarecrows. So all round he goes. One Punch Man throwing the hay balers everywhere. But One Punch Man has a susceptibility, I can't even say the word, susceptibility to water. He does not like the water, and any map with water on it is a bit dangerous to him. So he's got to be a little bit careful here. But as you'll see here, he's in on the Scarecrows now. Scarecrows weak as anything. One punch, they're dead because they have terrible. Scarecrows are an awful unit. I would never ever recommend using them for anything personally, guys. I really wouldn't. They're not very good. Yeah. So as you can see, he was finishing off the potion sellers, trying to take them down. Potion sellers aren't too bad at times, but again, One Punch Man is too strong. But they're giving it a good go with him. At least they're still alive, some of them, doing better than half the units done already. But they're putting a good fight up here, trying to poison him, trying to take him down in some other way, because let's be honest, One Punch Man does not like going down under any circumstances. But he's taking the punch there. One Punch Man is in the water, people. He's in the water. Is this the end of him? Could farmers be the faction that shockingly finishes him off? No. The water wheel did not come to their rescue. He's got himself out, and now these poor guys here are going to be a bit stuffed, probably. One Punch Man has not quite got them yet. There's a couple more on the bridge. There's a couple of the wheelbarrow men just with their rocks throwing stuff. Good luck, guys. You're going to need luck. Oh dear, they put up a decent fight, but that was the end of them. On marched One Punch Man to the land of the medieval with these giant swordsmen and plenty of kings to guide their troops. They weren't in the largest of numbers, but they came out fighting. This little dude here is too busy listening to his metal music, head banging the hell away. What a beast of a horse he is. Anyway, where were we? Back to the story. So One Punch Man, he rocked up in medieval land. This narrow little small island of medieval people, horses, shield people and all the other ones. Beautifully described, I'm sure you'll agree. So yes, they rocked up on this very narrow little strip of land to have a fight. Why they didn't pick a bigger arena, I don't know. They could have brought more units with them. But you know, maybe they're not the brightest medieval bunch, who knows. Didn't last too long either, did they? So they returned in much larger numbers. They brought out their giant swordsmen. They brought out all the kings they could muster to try and get this army up to scratch. They brought out billions of their finest horses. And they brought out their crossbowmen as well to try and kill him off at distance. This guy unfortunately lost his head before battle had even begun. Quite literally lost his head. Here's One Punch Man facing the sea of enemies in front of him. Go little One Punch Man, let's see if you can take the medieval empire down as well. In he goes, floating in towards those giant swordsmen, and the clash is on. One punch, and all the giant swords people with their almost novelty looking swords, because to be honest, they aren't great, are gone. There's an almighty bundle in the narrowest part of this map. This is the danger area. This is where One Punch Man could have an issue if he's not careful. However, he's already killed probably half of the units, probably. All the horses, I think, are dead already, unfortunately. Metal Horse will be there somewhere. Long live Metal Horse, eh? Long live Metal Horse. But we've got left the crossbow people. We've got a couple of the knights. No, I think you've gone, buddy. Unless you're very lucky, I think you're going for a swim. He's gone. So anyway, One Punch Man marches on towards the crossbows. They've got a few on him, but what are a few crossbow, a few crossbow arrows in the chest for someone with the strength of One Punch Man? He can handle it. He's a superhero after all. He is the Tabs superhero. Let's punch another one into the water there. I'll give you a 7 out of 10 for that dive, mate. Need to work on that one. Oh, there's still one little swords person left. Wow, he's done well to survive, and he's dead. They're not good. So he's got, what, seven crossbowmen to deal with. This is probably going to be quick work. And Medieval are down. Another faction is gone. Next, he was on to Renaissance, where they lined up a little bit like a Pac-Man ghost. Like him? Don't worry, we corrected it, so they actually look like a Pac-Man ghost. Don't you worry, did that. Anyway, here he is facing his next faction rivals. The mighty Renaissance, a strong army with the Da Vinci tanks at the back, balloon archers, some jousters, some painters, fencers, an interesting mixture of units here. And the balloon archers are going to cause him an issue here because obviously if he's got balloons on him, he can't really attack because he's floating. But can the balloon archers take him right out of the map? That's the question. Doesn't look like it. Currently he looks like he's joined to the horse. No, he's not. And he's away. He's struggling. The One Punch Man is actually struggling. He has got a lot of balloons on him and he can't fight. He is currently a sitting duck. Can they get enough damage on him to do any real damage on him and actually banish him from their Renaissance kingdom? Let's see. The Balloon Archers are doing a decent job at keeping him at bay here so far. While he can't attack them, they hold the advantage. But One Punch Man seems to always find a way, doesn't he? They've got a lot of units left still though, but One Punch Man has a habit of always finding a way because he is superhero of the Tabs universe, as we know. He's going to get those Da Vinci tanks. He's getting a bit close to him. He's getting close to that one. Oh, that one has been fully destroyed. Is the other tables turning yet again into One Punch Man's favour as he moves in towards the balloon archers who are still causing him issues. He still can't. Oh, okay. He's made some contact there. That's a lot of balloon archers down. On to the, I think they're musketeers there, and they've gone. Quite a lot of them have gone in the river at the back. Oh, this man is unbeatable. He's unstoppable. Renaissance look like they're going down, and they had a decent. I mean, Renaissance are a strong faction. They've got some decent units in there, and he is ripping them apart as well. Da Vinci tanks done well to survive so long. To be fair, he's not gone after it. That was really. He's getting a bit close. Ah, okay, it's gone. It's gone. And then there were 3 musketeers left. 3 musketeers. Oh, and him. And a little fencer. One little fencer. What are you going to do, mate? You're not going to do a lot. You've been catapulted across the map. Musketeers. Are you going to fire? Or are you just going to wow. And Renaissance were gone. Guys, that is the end of this video, I'm afraid, because we are going to leave some more factions still on the next one. Thank you so much for joining in. Fingers crossed someone can take down the One Punch Man in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please do hit the subscribe button and leave me a like and a comment and let me know what you thought. And I will see you very soon for part 3. Cheers all, bye.